Hello, my name is Justin Genslinger. I'm the proprietor here at Ledges Hotel. Unfortunately, on Valentine's Day night, we had a fire and massive fire repression issue in our building with the sprinkler system causing water damage in more than 40% of the building due to a fire that broke out on our roof caused by an ice block from a hard winter that we had this year in 2014. Thankfully, we had a great team assembled. Both ProJan and Bacon Enterprises, along with our staff, had over 40 people on site within 15 hours of the fire. So on a Saturday and Sunday, within 72 hours, ProJan had the entire remediation and debris hauled out of the building. And within 62 days, a combination of ProJan and Bacon on the construction end, combined with our insurance agent, A.M. Skyer, getting us the financial end taken care of, we were able to reopen in 62 days, which for a $1 million job was as good as we could have hoped for as owners. In our particular area, the summer season means everything to us, and to be able to get back open and not miss a beat well before Memorial Day weekend was a very pleasant surprise to a very unpleasant incident.
How did you feel about ProJan's overall response?
What I could say about ProJan's response was the reaction time was faster than any other contractor I've ever worked with this type of issue. To have such an extensive crew on site the morning after a 10 p.m. incident and being able to take phone calls at midnight or 1 a.m. to organize things was super impressive for us. And so the thing I remember most is the reaction time and the sense of urgency that ProJan shared with us, because obviously it was an emergency to us, and they treated it like it was an emergency to them. And that was really the most helpful thing for us in getting things going early. Throughout the remediation process, the second thing that comes to mind is how thorough ProJan was with the cleaning and restoration of everything that was a building material or fabric or design element that needed to be professionally cleaned and maintained versus simply thrown out and replaced. Also, our insurance company was very appreciative that they were able to save both us and them money in salvaging more things than simply just chucking and replacing everything. So it took a very scientific approach and a very thorough approach to the cleaning and restoration that was on par with how fast the removal of debris on the initial incident occurred as well.
So how do you feel ProJan managed the job for you, for their portion anyway of the job?
Yeah. On such a big job, we had over 20 contractors engaged for the restoration of Ledges Hotel. And thankfully, because of the management that both ProJan and Bacon Enterprises brought to the job, I really only had to interface the two so that we could focus on getting our business back and operating while ProJan and Bacon were able to manage 20 plus vendors at $1 million job 7 days a week for us. So they not only provided the technical services, but also really managed the job. The other thing I'd like to mention is that ProJan brought an entire team with them, and one contractor that sticks out is Mobile Pro, who actually also offers a local retail dry cleaning service in town. But they came in and commercially cleaned all of our linens and things associated with the hotel and had them properly stored so that when we finished our construction, we were able to reopen 72 hours after the last nail was in the board, so to speak. And a lot of that was due to having everything cleaned, folded, stored, wrapped, and ready to go. And Mobile Pro Services really helped out with that.